Mobile application development with Android. What is Android? An open source software platform and operating system for mobile application development based on the Linux kernel. Android is a rich framework that allows you to develop apps on your mobile. Languages can be used Java, Kotlin. Android architecture, Linux kernel, libraries, Android runtime, application framework. Applications are the major components of Android architecture. What is Android? Android Studio is a version of IDEA. It includes a version of the Android SDK and extra GUI tools. It provides templates to create new apps and classes. I'm developing an Android application for you, Studio, and create a new project with an empty activity. Now give a name for the project. And save it in an appropriate folder. After the project has successfully built, open the project and also check out the language which I have built in Java, and also set the minimum SDK. I select minimum SDK as API 23 and set finish. After the project has successfully built, open the Android project view and navigate to the REST folder. Click on the REST folder and drawable folder under the REST folder. Copy the images from your computer to the drawable folder. So I copy 3 images, the Fred, Scooby, Shaggy, to the drawable folder. Then go to the activity main.xml file and select the design tab. From the palette section, click on the widgets and select the image view. Drag and drop an image view to the mobile layout. Next, IDE will pop up. Pick a resource, indicating to select an image for the image view or widget. Click on the project name app, that means the Scooby-Doo selection app, and select an image you added under the drawable folder. And then click OK. Resize the image you want and position the widget according to the parent's view. Next, click on the buttons palette and select the radio group. Drag and drop the radio group into the layout. Position the widget under the image view. Be sure to look in the component tree that the radio group is added or not. Then click the radio button widget and drag it into the layout and include it inside the radio group. Under the component tree panel, you will be able to see if the radio button is under the radio group or not. If not, drag the radio button into the radio group using the component tree panel itself. Then, give the radio button a text and an ID from the widget attributes section. Now, you can go to the main activity.java class and write the methods to switch between the images on the radio button click. Okay, here Now I added 3 radio buttons and give their identities and text. And also you need to write a public method called radio button click and pass a view as a parameter. Navigate to the activity main XML and add this file to radio button widgets under the onClick attribute. Under the radio button click method, write the logic to determine which radio button was clicked. For this, you can use the view argument that has fast. View contains the ID of the widget that was clicked. Use this ID and the radio button ID to compare what button was clicked. According to that, you can set the image of the view match to the button click. Now, let's work with a list view now. Navigate to the main activity XML file and then under the palette, you see the legacy. Click on the legacy and there you will find the list view widget. So drag and drop the list view widget to the bottom of the layout. Now adjust the positioning of the layout as before. And also give the ID for the list view as the list_1. Then call the list from the main activity Java class. And we can create separate method to call the list view listener event. Here, first the list view widget object needs to be created. Next, an event listener will be attached to this list view object reference. As the parameters of the set on item click listener, new adapter view.item onClick listener is used. Inside this method listener logic will be written. After that, call that list event listener method in the onCreate method and then run the application and wait until the Gradle building. Thank you for visiting our stall. Have a nice day.